Alright, what's going on, guys? Try back again. Here to bring you another video. This video is going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 4 and filming to begin in Senoia, Georgia. Alright, good stuff. So it was announced a little while ago, a couple weeks ago, that they will be returning to basically the same location to film. It won't start, of course, because now it's wintertime, but and the show's still going for season 3. But season 4 should start filming probably, maybe around the time season 3 ends. So probably in April or May, somewhere around there, and go through probably the summer. But thought I'd do a video on this anyway. Number one, because I haven't put out many videos lately and want to get back on track with everything since it's been so busy with Christmas and Boxing Day and all that stuff. Might not do 10 this week or next week just because there's New Year's and all that, craziness going on with the holidays, but do want to try to get back on track. And my ideas for this one is basically that what can we draw from that in terms of Season 4 and think towards for Season 4? Well, if they are returning to the same location for filming, that probably means that Woodbury will still be involved. So even though the first 8 episodes and everything has been going so quickly with the governor storyline, with Woodbury, and the characters at the prison, it looks like it probably won't end this season. Because if they're going to return to the same spot, then that would tell me that the characters will obviously still be environmentally, geographically in the same position. So that being said, the governor will probably make it through at least the rest of this season and into next season. Now, how exactly they're going to do that, I'm not sure, because both sides have been at odds with each other, Rick's group and the governor's group at Woodbury, prison versus Woodbury, so heavily lately that a lot of us were thinking they're going to blow through that storyline from the comic books in one season. At least I was, because, I mean, if you look at where we are already, they could definitely cap it off if they wanted to at the end of this season. But if they're going to return to the same location, they probably won't. However, just because they're returning to Senoia doesn't necessarily mean that it will be exactly the same as it is this season in terms of the stories and that kind of stuff. Because the thing with the governor has got to be resolved at some point. I was thinking they would go through with a sort of war between both groups all the way through to the end of season 4, and then probably have it end at season 4, and then have the group maybe leave the prison at that point. But because of the pacing, I was starting to think maybe season 3 would be it. However, if you guys remember from the comic book storyline, essentially when it comes down to between the governor's group and Rick's group in the prison, when that all ends, Rick and the rest of his group, they leave that area entirely. So they are no longer at the prison. Woodbury is no longer a focus. So these places, where they would be filming for next year, it seems like, wouldn't really be necessary anymore if they were going to do that. So it sounds like to me the storyline probably will go on through for season 4 as well and won't be entirely wrapped up at the end of season 3. Unless they decide to go a different route from the comic books and have like Rick's group beat Woodbury or something like that and then stay at the prison for a while longer, which is okay. I don't mind the characters being at the prison for too long. I just, it kind of gets boring after a while if the group stays in one spot for too long. If they're at the farm, a lot of people, like in season 2, when the group was at the farm for a long time, everybody's like, oh, this is boring. When are they going to leave Herschel's farm? This is so boring. We wouldn't want that same kind of thing to happen with the prison where they spend 3 seasons there. I don't know if they probably would. I'm guessing 2. But, of course, this is all speculation. I mean, we also don't know, just because they're returning to that spot for filming, we don't know how much. We don't know if they'll spend a few episodes there, and then maybe at some point in season 4, Rick's group will leave, or the governor's storyline will be resolved, and then they'll, have to hightail it away from that location or whatever they're going to do. So it'll definitely be exciting. I know this is kind of early video to do for season 4, but I thought I'd start the speculation now on what you guys think will happen and also kind of give us some details on this season. I mean, it's not 100% just because they're returning there that the governor will, make it through season 3. Why don't you guys discuss in the comments, let me know what you think on whether or not you think the governor will survive season 3 and make it into season 4, or if you think it'll be all resolved at the end of season 3, so the battle between the groups will be over. I think since they're returning that it'll definitely go on past that, because if they're going to do next year season 4, they'll probably do at least 16 episodes like they did in season 3, probably. So that being said, they probably want to keep the governor around. Otherwise, they're going to blow through the comic book material too quickly. And then, you know, after that season, they'll start to catch up to the comic book series, which could be a problem. Also, they could do something like they could resolve the thing with the governor, and then maybe they could bring in some new kinds of storylines that were not in the comic book, entirely new. That would be cool too. Anyway, let's do some predictions. Let me know what you guys think about them returning, and how long do you want to see them at the prison? I say 2 seasons. 2 seasons at the prison, seasons 3, seasons 4. That would be cool. If they did it for another one, it'd probably be too much, too long in the same spot. It wouldn't be exciting enough. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think. This is Trev, saying peace.